today, then we would anticipate our second arrival or a second shipment within another 3 to 5 days.
Right.
And if all goes like our first order, could be any day now as well, because we were thinking we wouldn't receive our first order by the end of this week. Well, we received it within 2 days. So
Janella, we have the governor. She's in the Zoom room. She just joined. She just joined. So let's bring her in. Good morning, Governor.
Sure. Good morning, Governor.
Can we hear you? Unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I didn't know whether I was controlling my mute or was Jason controlling it.
Wasn't me.
Oh, we're going there.
Wasn't me, Gov. I'll take care of you. I got your back.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in to the show. What a major development yesterday, and I could see it in your demeanor at the airport and how excited you were about kind of seeing the light right at the end of this tunnel. But the next few days, next few months are just as critical as the past 9 months. And so I guess just thank you for coming on and just your initial comments about the vaccine here finally on Guam.
Yes, thank you, Sabina. And of course, Janella has been very good at letting the public know what's going on with our vaccine and our vaccine administration and program. And so she's probably got more of the information than I do. But I just wanted to say that, with this whole vaccination program, we've been actually communicating very closely with our federal partners. And we've actually been given personal attention. I got a call from General Perna yesterday, and General Perna is the Chief Operating Officer for Operations Warp Speed. And he personally called me to let me know that our vaccine was coming today, he said, on Wednesday. And I told him, General, I think it's coming in a few hours. And what he had done, Bree, is he took a very personal attention to Guam. And he was explaining to me how he had to actually call and work with the CEO of the United States Postal Service to make sure that our vaccine is on the plane, and also worked with United Airlines to deliver it here. And it's a direct flight from San Francisco to here. And it just gives me, I think, very humbled by the fact that, great leaders in the White House and in the federal are, giving us resources that we need, anywhere from, medical resources to medical equipment to, financial and so forth. They've been very, very, very supportive of our island and our people here. And I just want to point that out, because if it wasn't for that, I think we might even be very low in the priority. But we are very top of the mind with the CDC, HHS, even FEMA, everybody. And you know what it is? It's because we have a good working relationship with our federal partners and our congressional partners. So this whole vaccine program, I think, is going to be successful because of people like Arts and Augustine, people like Terry, people like Lori, people in the public health, Annette, Chima, Janella putting out the message, GMH, our Surgeons Health, numerous people that have been there to support us, our PAG, Lillian from GMH, Jennifer from GRMC, the clinics and so forth. So it's a whole conglomerate of the community. So it's really the community as a whole coming together to work on this vaccine and to make sure that we contain the virus. So on that note, I want to remind people, and if you guys can continue reminding the people, that even if we get vaccinated, that doesn't mean now, Bree, that you can take off your mask, you know, and party with everybody. That just means, I don't know if you do party with everybody, but
I'm old. No, I
just
didn't
make
do
sure
that.
that you, when you do, wear your mask. Because we're not out of this, you know, this virus is very contagious, is very infectious, it's very deadly. We have experienced it. We don't want to go back there again. And so this is our beginning of our road towards a much more strong containment of the virus. I also encourage people to, it's a choice, like Janella said, it's volunteer, it's not a mandate. We're not mandating it. We're saying it's a choice. And the more people that get vaccinated, the more we can have that protection in our community. Are there side effects? Yes, just like any vaccine, there are side effects. That's why we ask people to monitor themselves. And if they feel there's anything, you know, happening as a result, they need to call the doctor right away, go to the emergency room if they feel they need to, you know, get medical help right away. But, you know, in my discussions with the FDA and my discussions with CDC and the National Institute of Health, we get on calls with these people. You know, all these questions have been answered, and it is said that this is the only vaccine that has gotten very strict scrutiny from FDA and very strict scrutiny from the advisory council, an independent advisory board, and they've, you know, approved it. So I'm not going to say that it doesn't. It's, you know, it's something that's approved by the scientists, by healthcare people, and you know, are saying it is safe, it is effective, and you know, we have to trust what they say. They have guided us before in all the other vaccines, and you know, other vaccines also, as safe as they are, can have side effects, and people are told about the side effects, and they're told to you know, watch when we're doing.
Gov, I think there's an issue with.
To be observed.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, there was an issue with your audio toward the end of that when you were discussing the side effects.
Yes, I did mention that to them, Gov.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And we did.
I know Janella's got it covered.
Yeah, and we did speak with Dr. Felix Cabrera last week, who went through the side effects and answered a whole bunch of questions about who should take the vaccine, who shouldn't take the vaccine, and you know, the age restrictions and things like that. But Gov, one of the other things, because you talked about this partnership and this dialogue with the federal government, and what I thought was really was, I guess you could say, is just amazing, is the fact that we were the first territory actually to receive the shipment of vaccines. How did you pull that off?
I don't know. It's you know, maybe it's my smile. I have no idea. I don't. And this General Perna, I will have to say this. And I think it's because we have a good relationship with the Pentagon back there. We have a good relationship with the military. And, you know, this whole thing with the USS Roosevelt, that we opened our arms to them and helped them out, I think that had a lot to do with Bree. And, you know, I know that we need to continue that working relationship. And I know that sometimes, you know, there are criticisms about the military, and they don't disagree that there are areas of improvement, just like all of us are. But the key is that you're willing to sit down and communicate. You're willing to sit down and talk to them. And I have an ongoing weekly conversation with Admiral Manoni and, the Indo-PACOM when I need answers or questions to be answered. I have direct access to Admiral Davidson. So we need to continue that. We need to say it's a symbiotic relationship, but we also have to protect our culture, our people, our island, and they have to realize that has to be also respected. And so far, I have not seen anything that is against any of that.
Right. Well, tomorrow it's going to be a very big and busy day for public health, and I can imagine for yourself, Governor. And so, just I guess any words to the community about this new journey that we're on with the vaccine, because there's still people out there that are like, I am not sure I want to take this vaccine.
Well, if they're not sure, don't take it. And maybe down the line, they'll be sure. And maybe as more people take it and they see that, it's safe and effective, maybe they'll get on board. I'm not forcing people to take it. I think they should be educated. I think they should research it. I think, and not just listen to one side, because I've seen the crazy information that's out there. I was seeing one on or watching one. I don't know who the woman is. She claims to be a doctor, but she talks about these are nano genes or something, and they're injected in you so that they can steal your private information. It's like, really? So people just need to be educated, and they need to figure out where these resources are coming from. And our resources for safety and efficacy is coming from scientists. They're coming from medical doctors. They're coming from health professionals. They're coming from experts. They're coming from, intelligent people, from recognized, sanctioned regulatory bodies, not just in the United States, but in the world. So they just need to also, look at where the resource is coming from, where the sources is coming from with information. And I think it's media's responsibility to make sure that good scientific data and information is out there. And we at Public Health and at our administration continue to be transparent with that. We continue to be communicative with our public information, and we continue to educate our people as much as we can and as humanly possible. Janela's only one person, but I know she's got a team there, and she's I think doing a good job getting out there. So does Crystal, getting out there and informing the public and bringing them along the process as best we can.
Right. And to Janelle's credit, she has been extremely accessible to KUAM, and I really do appreciate that. And, and Gov, we are here to help to get whatever information is needed to get out to the community. We understand, how serious this is. And so, and even you coming on today, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, I this was a question that was posed to the governor of the CNMI last week when he appeared before Rotarians, and the question was, will you take the vaccine? Will you?
Me? I will, like Josh said, when our time comes. I did get the virus.
Yeah.
And I was infected with the virus, and I do have the antigens and the antibodies already. Some people say it's good for 3 months. Some people say it's good for 3 years. I understand from research and studies, they're saying that the memory of those antibodies, or the memory of the cell of the virus, is such that it can last for years. So I don't want to take the place of someone that needs it, because if I don't need to take it, I won't take it. But if I do, I will. Yes.
Okay. Any final comments before I guess we let you go? I know you got a big
Yes.
day today.
I'm sorry. I just want to say to KUAM, thank you for all the PSAs and the media and the fun things that you guys do about, the mask. I enjoyed Chris Barnett's whole Thanksgiving thing. I loved that. I was entertained by that very much. But that's what people like, right? That's how they would listen to, and that's what they want to hear. But so I just want to thank KUM for their creativity and innovation in putting out the message, and your persistence in doing it, and your consistency in doing it. And I'd like to ask you guys to continue on, because having the vaccine here is not the bullet that's going to make us go forward into the future. Yeah. It is a tool. It is a preventive measure, but we still need to do all the other ones that we've been doing to continue on containing this virus. And so I appreciate all the help that you can give as media people to get the word out and to continue getting the word out to our people. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome, and we'll continue, like you said, to help whatever way we can. And Merry Christmas. By the way, you still baking?
I am. Yes.
That's for next week, people. Thanks, Gov.
All right, thank you.
Janella, thank you also. We have Sam Shinahara on the line with us. So thanks again, and we'll probably check in with you tomorrow over at Ukadu. Merry Christmas, Janella. All right, there you go. Governor Lou Leon Guerrero, Janella Guerrero from Public Health, talking about the vaccine. And again, it's important. We can't stress it enough that just because the vaccines are here, the distribution to the first priority group, phase 1, that's the healthcare workers, residents of long-term care facility, then it goes down to the essential workers. That all starts tomorrow.